last time we cut it, we left it pretty long up top, and then we just cut it kind of the sides and back.
Right.
I think I want to go a little bit shorter, more manageable, so pretty
Overall,
tight.
right? Even on top?
Yeah, even on top. I mean,
Right.
we can do like. I still obviously want some length to be able to style it, like like that.
Right.
But it's just a little too bulky, and it keeps falling.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, like, regarding the size in the back, you want to go like tapered at the back, or you want to keep it a little bit of length, like straight?
Little bit of length. Yeah, we could maybe even. No, I think keep the length, not tapered.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That boy looking fresh, new cut.
Well, finally, I know in the last video or like 2 vlogs ago, I got a haircut and I was trying to let it grow a little bit longer, but it's just a little too much. So I like it short like this. I'm vibing with this haircut. I'm gonna keep it short for a little while, even though people usually in the winter let their hair grow. I don't know. I like it clean, sharp looking. And there's just something special about going into a barbershop and they're using my grooming products, Forte. I don't know, like every time he pulls it out, I'm like, I just get a big smile on my face. I feel just blessed. I feel good, man. Today's essentially the last day of work for everybody. I'm going to Florida tomorrow, see my family. So today is just really about wrapping up, loose ends, making sure everything is ready so that I can leave and see my family and enjoy the holidays without having to work too much. Yeah, and then feel free to book the hotel. So the hotel will need the 2 rooms, one for me, one for Rodrigo, for 14th to 17th, so 1, 2, 3 nights. What we want to do in Vancouver is I want to prepare a presentation, so a deck to present the team for Forte, right? And in this presentation, I want to go over the importance of social media for Forte Series, the difference it's made so far for our brand, where we're going next with socials for Forte, specifically building community, right? So how can we build a really strong, tight-knit community of guys who are here to elevate themselves, who want to look good, want their hairstyles to be great, who want to put their best face forward, their best self forward? How can we build that community and make it really fun for people to join? So it's not just customers, right? We're building community.
What are you working on?
Literally just wrapping things up so I can go on this trip tomorrow and not have to work for at least the weekend. I'm going to Tampa tomorrow. My mom lives in Tampa with my 2 brothers and my stepdad. Christmas last year was here in New York City, which was really fun, but this year it's going to be a warm Christmas. We're going to Tampa. Oh, by the way, I'm not the only one who got a haircut today. Truffle got a haircut yesterday. He got a haircut yesterday and he's coming to Tampa. Doesn't even know it yet, but he's going to be on a plane first thing tomorrow morning. There's a little bit of drama going on here, to be honest with you guys. So the weight limit is 20 pounds, dog plus carrier. And he is like 19 and a half pounds right now after the haircut. The carrier is definitely not like half a pound. So he's going to be slightly over the limit weight wise. So I'm scared. We're flying business. It should be okay. But at the same time, I don't know. If we get there tomorrow and they don't allow him into the plane, I'm a little worried just because I don't know what else we would do if we would drive 17 hours to Florida. That would be crazy. So look really small tomorrow. Just think small. All right? I'm almost packed. I have my toiletries and workout clothes left. And I'm going to be wearing these tomorrow, which I'm really excited for because this is an Asics and Ayrton Senna collaboration. For you Brazilians watching this, Ayrton Senna. I'm from Brazil, so this was like a really cool collaboration for me to see. I just had to get this because this is basically mimicking Ayrton Senna's McLaren back in the day. I'm a huge F1 fan. Obviously, as a Brazilian, I'm a huge Formula 1 fan and Ayrton Senna fan. You like it? Do you approve?
Yeah, so he's Brazilian.
He is. You're half Brazilian. Snowing outside, making a coffee. and we got to get out of here. It's 7:40. We're supposed to leave here right at 8 a.m. And because of the snow, I think we're going to try to leave right now. I woke up, and when I saw the snow outside, I was like, I got to take Truffle out there because he's never seen snow. So we took him out, and he was running around going crazy. He loved it. He had snow all over his face. He actually jumped into the bushes one time. It was super funny. But now it's time to settle him down, put him into the carrier, and hopefully everything will be okay. We're actually pretty nervous just because we've never flown with a dog before, and he's at the cusp of his weight limit. So fingers crossed, everything is okay. All right, off we go.
Yo, baby.
We did it. This little guy's sleeping. He's feeling good. He's been so chill. We got through. The TSA people were super lovely. They were very nice to him. They loved him. And now we're over here just about to go into the lounge. He's been really calm, which is so nice. He's just hanging out. I'm giving him a little treat right now. He likes to lick this treat and just chill. He's so tired. I think he's gonna sleep the whole plane ride.
I think so too.
We like ran him outside before we came here. Made sure he was really tired. Exercised. Now he's chilling. Florida was actually really, really nice. You know, it's the only time of the year that I can actually put down my laptop, not really work, enjoy my family. It was really nice to be able to see my mom meeting Truffle as a puppy because, you know, he's 4 months old now. And pretty soon, the next time she sees Truffle, he's going to be full grown. So it was nice for them to get to see Truffle, my mom, my two brothers, my stepdad, as a puppy. I had a really chill time at my mom's place. We really just went out as a family. We went to see Wicked, the movie. We went to some nice restaurants, and then we threw Truffle into the pool. We just wanted to see how he would do, you know, and we don't have a pool here in New York City, and it's obviously very cold. So it was nice to get him outdoors, nice to get him into the water just to see how he would do. All right, we're gonna teach you how to swim today, man.
He's standing on his hind legs.
Boy.
Good boy. Wow. Good boy. So good. Is okay?
Okay.
Really proud of you, bud. You did so good. I think that's it for the day. That's enough. Enough exposure for one day. But it was also Emily's first time in Tampa at my mom's place. So it was really special. You know, we exchanged gifts as a family. It felt really nice. It was really wholesome. And overall, it was just a really good experience and a really good way to reset before the end of the year and the beginning of 2025. Is that Truffle?
Yeah.
Truffle.
There you go, Mac. There you go. What'd you get, Bev?
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some new athleisure.
that's
What is
something
that
I
one?
love is playing
Uh,
sports.
I
So
love athleisure.
I got a present for you, you and Emily. There we go. I think this is gonna go great in the house. Be a nice addition.
Truffle. Look at what you got. You got a frisbee. This is for you. Say thank you.
And this is for you. You and Dylan, please.
Truffle.
looking good. Wow, thank you.
What are those? Saint Laurent?
Thank you, very fancy, just like me. Huh?
So as you can see, the trip turned out to be really all about Truffle, way less about us. But then on the flight back, we get to the window to check in, and we're checking in. I'm trying to, talk to the guy, make good rapport, and he just wasn't giving anything back to me. You know, I'm like, Merry Christmas, how was it? Whatever. It was just being very dry to me. And he's like, all right, put your dog on the scale. And we put him on the scale. The max weight allowed is 20 pounds with the carrier. Truffle is 20 pounds. The carrier itself is a little bit heavier too. So it ended up being 23.5 pounds. And he's like, can I please see the dog? So he looks at the dog. He's like, yeah, it's a little crammed in there. I'm going to have to call the supervisor, right? And Truffle is literally chilling. So I don't, you know, we were like, all right, whatever, call the supervisor. Supervisor came out. Emily and I are sweating at this point. We're like, what if we can't bring him back? It's a 20-hour drive. Supervisor comes out and she's in a great mood, you know, and even though we were scared, she was like, oh, he's so cute, he's adorable, is he going to be okay in the carrier? We're like, yes, he's going to sleep the whole time. And she let us go. It all worked out, but man, it was definitely stressful. And it was also the first and last time that we're going to fly with him in a carrier because he's now 24 pounds without the carrier. The dude is growing so fast. I did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
One or touch up?
Just touch up today. Yeah. Quick, easy one.
Yeah.
Getting some tattoos. Actually, I'm not getting anything new. I'm just here to retouch the last tattoo that Oscar gave me. So Oscar did my whole leg sleeve on my right leg that you guys have seen already, and now we're just gonna retouch some of that work. We're doing the mom tattoo, right? The Superman.
Yes.
Back piece. Yes. Yeah. Tribal back piece.
Coming up.
Are you nervous?
Honestly, I haven't even had time to think about it. Because I just got back last night, and then today I had a busy day. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go get tattooed. I'm not that nervous though, just because I've gotten so many before. It's just, the foot is a little sensitive, but it's so small on the foot that it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You don't have any, right?
No, I want to get some though next year.
Your mom would kill you though.
No.
I don't know. Is it worth it?
You know, they'll get over it sooner or later. It's how
yeah.
it goes.
Okay, we won't talk for a year.
Yeah, and then
And then we'll be good. Yeah.
Time heals all wounds, you know.
She didn't talk to you for how long when you got earrings?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Tattoo will be 3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
It's okay, you know, 3 months in New York working, you know, let her.
You don't even see her for, every 3 months anyway. It's okay.
Yeah.
Do it like, if you want to do it now, right, you just got back today from your
Yeah.
family house, do it now, because then you're not going to see her for 3 months anyway.
Yeah.
Best in the biz right here, guys. Best in the biz. Oscar. When I saw his work, I was like, damn, it looks so sick. And then one of my buddies got a sleeve done by him. And I'm not gonna lie, he told me the price, and I was like, I can't afford that. I was like, I can't afford. He's the best. He's the best, and I'm not ready yet. So when I started making real money, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to Oscar, which now I can afford. And I'm so glad I did, because when it comes to a tattoo, you just want the best. All right, Oscar's the man. If you guys ever need the best, that's Oscar. The best. Like I've searched. I wanted to get the best of the best to tattoo me. And when I saw Oscar, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until I can afford this guy. And I'm so glad I did, because just unbelievable. It's not just the technique, the fine lines or whatever. It's also the person. Really great guy, really nice guy. As you saw, the energy is amazing. You're spending a lot of time with this guy. Like I would spend sometimes 12 hours with him at a time, right? But he's a master of just creating the spacing, the placement, the perfect placement for each tattoo. And that for me is what did it. It was like, he is the god at that. So yeah, if you guys ever need it, Oscar Caramel, I'll link his Instagram below. First workout of the year. Slacked a little bit the first couple days. I had a good excuse. I was violently hungover, to be honest with you. Had a lot of fun. New Year's Eve. We had a lot of friends over. We had a private chef come and cook for us. It was great. And then we went to a club here in New York City with a bunch of our friends. had the best time with the countdown, had some fun, then came back to my place, had an after party. It was a really great experience. And I don't know, to me, New Year's is just such a good time to spend with friends or family and just start the year off with the right people. Could have probably drank a little bit less, but it was worth it. Had a nice chill day, January 1st, relaxed, didn't do much. And then, yeah, now it's time to get to work. And today we're doing back, we're doing biceps, and we're doing a little bit of abs. We're gonna start with lat pull downs. This is one of my favorite exercises for back, and it just feels so good on the lats. Then gonna go on to pull-ups. Then after that, we're doing single arm dumbbell rows. Then one of my least favorite exercises, lat palm downs. I don't know why, I just don't like these. They burn, but they're also really good in that sense. It's a good burn. Then we'll go on to biceps and do bicep curls, and then hanging leg raises to finish it all off. You tell me what you think. It's an extension of what you're doing and what I want to talk about for the offsite. Some of the areas of high leverage that we have for growth, in my opinion, are going to be paid media, TikTok shop, influencer partnerships, Amazon, barbershops, and retailers. It starts with the content, and then it grows the audience, it grows our paid media chances and ROAS, and then of course it gives us more shots at growing on Amazon and getting into a retailer, right?
Let's split it between, let's say, more so your side and more so like the Forte, or I can just say my side. The founder-led stuff, I think it'll be more on your side where you have more creative control, because I can give you some knowledge regarding what is resonating, but other than that, like, you'll be scripting and you will be mostly handling the presentation, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what we're doing now with the behind the scenes and the vlogs. I want to focus on like how we're building Forte, and I want to even kind of create almost like a challenge around it for us to be like almost like a series, right? Like, oh, building Forte to 50 million, or building Forte into $100 million brand, and that's kind of like the common thread throughout all of these videos.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. Yeah, I feel like people are gonna like this one right here. Honestly, I'm gonna do a few for summer, a few for fall. Definitely this one. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course, 8. These are the 8 fragrances that I'm going to recommend my audience for 2025. It's always tough because, there's so many fragrances, and obviously so many of you guys that watch, so it's kind of hard to find the exact fragrances. I feel very responsible because I don't want to recommend you guys, lead you towards something that you're not going to like. So every time I choose these fragrances, every year I do this list of best fragrances for the year. It's a little intimidating because I want to make sure that you guys really enjoy the fragrances. So this is the list. By the time you watch this, the video is going to be out already. But we're going to shoot the footage of the fragrances right now. What's the shoulder one? Yeah. Let's do it right here. Woo. It's bright. That's super bright. That change quick. More time. It's like a cozy fragrance, so I feel like with the wood and the guitar, it gives off that cozy vibe. It's really reflective though, so let me know if you want to move it around a little bit.
Let's do something like that and just hold it a little bit more straight.
Yep.
Turn it a little bit this way.
How's the reflection?
It's good. Dance keeps changing.
I know. Hey, May, how's it going?
Hey, doing great. How about you? How's New York?
It's cold. It's really cold. Let's go over the goals. I added everything into the brain dump board and then categorized a lot of them already. So I think on this call, what would be beneficial is if we actually took all of the goals that we categorized and put them into the quarter timeline sorting.
So let's start with your personal goals.
Yeah, so I think for the Brazil podcast, tour, let's do Q4 because I'm going to be in Brazil anyway. So I'm thinking I'll just do a longer stint there and then just reach out to all the guys there and go on a media tour. Donate to charity this year. I would say put that in Q1 so we can kind of just start with that. Yeah, so launch 6 SKUs. Let's just break that down into quarters. So Q1, let's launch 3 SKUs for Forte. So now that we have most of the goals already lined up, what we should do is schedule a monthly review of the goals. So every month, put it on the calendar to review all of these goals. And I can just do it on my own. So every year I like to take a long time to refresh my goals, to go through what I accomplished in the previous year, what I failed in the previous year. And I used to do that here on this passion planner. I've been using a passion planner for probably 7 years. I have 7 of these. And the problem with these, I love it, but the problem with this is that it's physical, which means if I'm on a trip somewhere, or even if I'm out of my apartment somewhere, I don't have access to it. I do take a photo of my goals once I write them, but it's not enough. So this year we're going digital. There's so many project management platforms out there that it's gonna be easier that way. Anywhere I am, I can just hop on the app and see where I'm at with the goals. And then you have access to all of those goals throughout the years moving forward. And the way that I did it is first I brainstormed all of my goals, whether they were personal, Forte, Alex Costa social media business, and put everything into my brainstorming section. Then I categorize them. So if it's a Forte goal, I put them into the Forte board. Personal goal, personal goal. If it's a goal for my social media business, then I put it there. And then I go deeper and take those goals and give them a timeline. So I put them into Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and then into each month of the year. That way I'm giving myself the right timeline and I know when I want to hit those goals by. I think a lot of people make the mistake of just putting their goals into a piece of paper, not giving yourself a timeline or schedule, not really being too specific with what the goal is, when you want to hit that goal by. Some of the goals, I don't mind sharing them with you guys. So my personal goals, some of the ones that I wrote down, go on a podcast tour in Brazil. If you don't know, I'm Brazilian, so I want to go back and I want to go back to my roots and just talk to everyone there. I have a lot of friends in the media space. So I want to go on some podcasts, tell my story, talk about my experience here in the US as a Brazilian entrepreneur. I want to spend some time in the Hamptons with my friends this summer. So I want to rent a house in the Hamptons with myself, my girlfriend, bring my dog, Truffle, with some entrepreneurs and do a nice little retreat in the Hamptons. I want to take my family on a really nice, luxurious trip this year. It's something that we've been talking about for a while. And honestly, work gets in the way, whether it's me or my family. So this year, I want to make sure that that happens. I want to get into Nordstrom stores. We're currently in talks with them, which is really, really exciting for me, which is going to be the beginning of our retailer plan. So we definitely want to be in brick and mortars pretty soon. I want to create more founder content, showing you guys, you know, what I'm doing with Forte, what my team is doing to grow the company, and just opening up a little bit more with you when it comes to how we're building this company. Show you exactly how I'm building this company as opposed to just being more surface level, which sometimes I tend to do. Yeah, I want to go deeper and I think you guys will appreciate it. I want to double our Amazon monthly sales by the end of the year. It's a hefty goal. For my social media business, which is the business that takes up most of my time at the moment, one of the goals is for it to not take as much time in 2025. I want to automate it as much as I can. I want to hire eight players so that they can come in and help me run this social media business in a more smooth, structured manner so I can put more time and effort into growing Forte. I want every single video on my YouTube channel to hit 100,000 views within the first 7 days of me uploading, which honestly, I used to do that. And then honestly, post videos that we're proud of. You know, I want every video to be better than the last. I want to be inspired by the videos that I create. I want to be happy with the videos that we're posting, and the vlogs have been so refreshing to me. For Men's Image Lab, which is my community for men who want to improve their self-image, I'll link it below for you guys. It's free. I want to get the free group to 15,000 members. Now, I could literally do that tomorrow if I wanted to. The problem is I want the right 15,000 members. We have 3,000 membership requests right now, and we're not letting them in just because we don't think it's the right time or the right type of member for Men's Image Lab at the moment. And these are just some of my goals. Of course, I have a lot more that are way more specific, you know, revenue driven, very clear KPIs for the team, but I'm just sharing with you what I think is suitable here for the vlog. We put a lot of time into creating that board that you saw here that I'm doing for my plans. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it to you as a gift. If you wanna use it, I know it's a little late into the year, so I apologize, but if you want to use it to create your goals, it's very specific and it's gonna help you visualize not just every month, not just every quarter, but your entire 2025. And I'm gonna link that below. You can just click on the link and get the free template. Overall, I have a really good feeling about 2025. I think it's gonna be great. There's a lot of changes happening, not just to my business, but also to my personal life. So I'm excited and I'm rooting for you. I hope that you have the best year of your life yet. So have an amazing year and I'll see you in the next video.